Geeks in Malaysia.
Welcome to another edition of Geeks in Malaysia. I'm Amelia Chen.
I'm Nick Dorian.
And I'm Carol Baha.
And
Today, energy levels will be all over the place.
sleep.
Sleep deprivation.
Sleep.
Catching up on sleep. Everything is sleep.
Yes.
B.
You all are sleepy?
I'm always sleepy.
God knows. God, what is sleep? What is this thing called sleep that happens to people when it gets dark?
I work in a bar, so I'm perpetually sleepy. So yes, today we're actually going to be talking about something we haven't talked about in a while.
Because it hasn't been around for a while.
Yes, and we're very happy that we're intrigued that it is now back.
We'll
Yeah.
see.
We're intrigued that it is finally back on our screens. We are talking
once,
about
My mug has purpose this time around. Because we're going to be talking about the Doctor.
Wrong way around.
Because after what seems like a fucking eternity, the Doctor has finally returned.
Wait,
but-
do you have her Sonic? I thought I got you the Bobby doll.
you got me the figure. You got me the doll.
Yeah.
I don't think I
That's right,
None
yeah,
of us
yeah.
have her.
Yeah.
I remember
Sonic.
seeing it and then just looking at it, I was like, this
It's a wee bit
looks-
it's a wee bit more phallic.
It's weird to say since they're all basically long objects.
No,
like,
but that one especially.
this one has a
Extendable.
phallicness to it.
Yes, but that one looked particularly
Yeah.
It
smooth.
It was one attachment away from being the rabbit.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
I was
pretty
wondering
much.
if it was on purpose.
Still looks like that.
I don't know.
And also when it's molded with plastic, because it was originally supposed to be like Sheffield steel, right?
Yeah.
But in plastic, it's kind of like
I mean, the Sonics always lose something in translation when it gets translated
Yeah.
into toys.
Yes.
But
no, because they actually used this for Tenet.
yeah, only because they found that actually
Because the
it's-
prop one kept breaking.
Yeah, and
but
they
the
were like-
toy one was surprisingly sturdy.
Yeah. So I mean, I think his was
Except
the
for this bit
only
where you have to write.
Yeah.
with the invisible ink.
Yeah, the
It's
invisible
very
ink that only works
it's,
with the...
yeah with the Sonic.
Do you only
Bro,
realize
it's probably
now?
it's maybe
Why
it's-
would I write with this?
It's meant to be a pen.
No.
or maybe it was,
Let me sign this document with invisible ink.
And then... zzz.
I mean, or maybe it was the invisible ink nib. I don't know.
I mean, it's still better than my other one, which is like, ooh, projector of Daleks.
Oh,
Yeah, because mine's
the
a smaller
Smith one.
for Smith. I don't
Yeah.
have the...
Mine's the big ass one.
I don't.
It's disturbingly big.
Yeah,
Smith
it
one.
is.
I have the pen, the
pen one?
Oh, okay.
the ballpoint one,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I
yeah.
have the of course the star, the jewel of my collection is my River Song
Song one.
one,
Yeah.
The
obviously.
River Song one is dope.
Is
I wanted
very
the Matt
pretty
Smith
because
one that
it
was
has
an
the
actual
ring.
multi-screwdriver.
Oh yeah.
yes.
Didn't they also have one that was the universal remote?
Yes, that's the one I wanted.
Yeah, I
They
saw
just
that.
pointed at
I
shit,
saw that
but-
in Melbourne. Yeah, I was like, ooh, wait, $120. Oh,
Yeah, at first I got I pre-ordered it from Forbidden Planet. I
Oh.
think I paid for like £10 for deposit first, and it was what £50 at that time for pre-order. And then after that, it was
They
like,
hiked
oh,
up
we
the
have
price.
the stock. Shipping's £100.
oh, fuck
I'm like,
off!
fuck off. I was like, you know what? Fuck, I'll just drop the deposit. I'm not paying £100
Wow.
for it. Yeah, for the price of 2 of these things with shipping. And I'm like, I'm not
Wow.
paying that. I'm not fucking paying that.
That's nuts. They also had the Harry Potter one, but I was like, I don't want to change channels like that. ITV.
So yes, Doctor Who Flux is upon us. And BBC has learned their lesson and went, you know what? Let's let Chibnall do what he wants to
Have
do.
they? Have they learned their lesson?
I don't.
I feel a little bit that they have. Like,
Okay. Did I miss something, or has it been so long I forgot what happened in the last episode, or does
No,
this
I-
just
No,
jump with
no,
no
They
fucking
just
explanation?
they
It
just
jumps
jumped.
in without
They just
explanation.
jumped. I mean, okay. I mean, the opening was a bit rough because I was like,
Yeah.
you
bit?
start. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know
it-
you start. Like, where are you start here, like really,
Yeah, really fucking
like
high.
stick, like
And then
okay,
it turns into a Quidditch match.
yes,
Yeah, we're just holding on to this.
you know, and I'm like, not exactly the most smoothest transition.
Like I will also admit the opening. I actually went, oh no.
God. Like, I mean, I get the no explanation part, but I'm like, but no.
We're starting really fucking high with like,
no.
Before we begin though, as usual, spoilers out the wazoo.
If
Spoilers.
the BBC haven't spoiled it for you already, we will.
Yes. Chapter
yeah.
3 BBC. What the fuck?
Chapter 2's not even out yet.
Yeah. I was panicking for like a good 5 minutes. Like, wait, do you think how many episodes did it release? I'm like,
We
what
at the BBC would like to sincerely tell you that we do not give a fuck.
anymore?
Yes.
Actually, you know what? Okay, before we start this, I will bring up one piece of news that I was like, oh, BBC has really learned their lesson. BBC is relinquishing creative control of Doctor Who.
2.
Bad Wolf Studios. For the next season onwards,
Oh, for the next season onwards.
Russell T Davies has
Yeah.
full fucking creative control over Doctor Who again.
I mean, I'm better.
like, you should have done this from the start, BBC.
Like,
No,
you know, like
I think it's a good time because I was getting a bit tired of how like, wow, you know, a lot of stuff happens in Wales.
I mean, it was quite nice to not be in Wales.
No, now shit's happening in Liverpool.
Yeah,
Like full on
yeah,
scouse.
but that's the thing. Like now it's Liverpool and last time was Sheffield, but it doesn't feel like they love those places the way Russell T Davies was like. I'm gonna put Wales on the fucking map.
I'm even gonna do an entire spin-off series here called Torchwood.
Wales.
Right underneath this gigantic thing that
Although I
is
gotta
very
say-
identifiably Cardiff.
that Liverpool museum at first, I was like, is this CGI? Is this Liverpool museum? It looks fucking gorgeous.
No,
It is, right?
No, I think
Yeah, it was
is
physical.
It's a physical
It
museum.
was practical.
It's hard to tell these days with like 4K and stuff. It's like it's so sharp. It could be fake.
I mean, I'm watching.
I love that sequence, and I was like, "Ooh, did a Liverpudlian write the script?" Because it's like we've got the best artists, the best musicians, the best everything. Because we're from Liverpool.
I mean, right now they can argue that because it just popped up on my YouTube feed. Liverpool beat Man U 5-0.
yeah.
Fucking embarrassing.
No, I mean,
I know I'm pissing off some Man U fans right
really
now,
sorry.
No.
No,
I
but
think-
y'all gotta admit as well, like y'all literally dropped the ball.
no. But Man U have not been having good games for a
I
while
think
now.
5-0.
My therapist is a Man United fan, and he was pissed.
He was like, I can't treat you today. I can't. It's just-
I need therapy.
Ryan Giggs would have let this happen.
The good old days.
Alex Ferguson.
5-0.
The 95-97 batch.
Man U fans are watching that fucking Doctor Who episode like, fuck off! Stop reminding me!
No, and his house is very close to Enfield.
Yeah, really.
Fucking
good.
right there.
I was like, do they have houses this close to
They
Enfield?
do.
Yeah,
To me,
yeah.
I'm like, well, you're an idiot because you're paying that much rent and you obviously don't have any food.
Yeah, actually, I was
Fuck,
like,
his fridge was dead.
No, and I'm like, take the soup. No, it's
Nah,
fine.
good.
And who's the art director who's like, we shall place three strands of spaghetti to show how poor this motherfucker is? I'm like,
I was actually,
What is this?
I was actually trying to justify how 3 strands of spaghetti would have fallen out of the packet.
in such a nicely, perfectly placed arrangement.
Yes.
Fucking dumb.
art direction. But yeah, okay.
But anyway, so
we
yes.
start off this really high note where they're in some
Volcanic acidic lava.
where I will destroy the galaxy.
Oh no, he's the bad guys in Liverpudlian.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, like, where, I don't even, like, I mean, I guess, yeah, talk about cold open.
Like
So what the
Fucking-
fuck's going on?
That was a cold
it was
finish.
fucking freezing. Like just like boom, and me and you were like, there wasn't like a
No.
10-minute short.
no,
That we
somewhere
supposed to
in
watch,
between.
right?
No.
No.
A comic book.
No.
Nothing.
Nothing.
You know, like
nothing.
a post on this social media, you know,
So yeah, and
a
then
game we were supposed to play.
No,
Remember?
even the latest game, The Edge of Reality's got nothing to do with this.
They're like,
Fucking
no.
lost.
So and then
Even Big Fish were like, no.
the TARDIS magically appears on a rock. It's like, oh, that's perfectly placed. Let's jump in.
Yep.
Oh, and release. Was I Scottish when I did this? Oh, Jesus H. Christ. I'm like,
And the TARDIS
thank
is
Leaking.
TARDIS is bleeding, but you can't see
It
its
is blood,
blood.
but you can because it's black.
Maybe she stopped hitting it so much.
I mean
And
that.
she went to fucking town in this episode.
Oh.
And I'm
beating the
sorry.
shit out of the TARDIS.
Yaz was like, like, what is this, Doctor? Oh, it's nothing. You just gonna accept that? Really?
Again?
It's leaking. When my car's leaking black oil, I'm concerned.
Look, I mean, I'm sitting there going like, oh my god, what did you do to Idris?
Right?
Because the TARDIS has a name.
Yeah.
Her
Number
name
one,
is
she's
Idris.
bleeding. Number two, doors keep fucking popping up in random spaces.
Something is
Yeah, something's
very
happening
wrong.
with the
It's fine. It's fine. It's
No,
fine.
I'm so like, okay, like I love Yas, but like you've traveled with a doctor for how long, and you like macam you don't like. Why are they not letting her like be sentient?
If after this whole experience she gets to become a detective, I'll be like, no, that's bullshit.
Bullshit.
She can't detect shit.
But yeah, okay, so then we get the opening.
And then, was that a spooky flashback before or after?
There was a spooky flashback. No,
No, it's not spooky flashback. Spooky like, oh, I see
a
someone else.
connection.
Oh yeah, because Doctor. Yeah,
Was
we
that before the
forgot.
credits or after the
I
credits?
think that was after the credits.
Was it? Oh.
Because the Doctor's Professor X has been slowly turning into Professor X these last few seasons.
I mean,
like,
I'm just
I can feel.
I mean, I'm just hoping that this is all connected to like the whole child thing that they did.
Yes.
Okay, thank
Apparently,
fucking God.
it's going to be slowly connected to the Timeless Child.
Oh,
Like, we're not going
God.
to forget about the Timeless Child,
Yes,
Okay.
because guys, Chekhov's gun. I just learned this new term on screenwriting.
which is
Chekhov's gun. Like
I
don't,
don't
put
Chekhov's
in
gun.
don't put in something that you will not be using later.
If Chekhov comes at you with a gun, run.
Run.
But Captain, the Klingons are...
fuck off.
Also maybe still too soon. Still too soon. Like like every time I watch one of the rerun, like I watch Abrams Star Trek, I go like, oh.
Sorry, maybe I'm just OG, but I don't think him. When you
Yeah,
do that,
I think
of,
OG Chekhov.
Yeah.
I'm also watching that sometimes, but he doesn't make that big an appearance. No, he's not even in it yet. Is he?
Wait, what? Oh, you're still in season 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, they still didn't let a Russian on board.
Yeah. They were still skeptical about Russians.
Yeah,
on
season
board the
2.
Enterprise.
And in season 2, he's kind of like the joke of like, in Russia, we do this. And Captain goes like, well, in Russia, you're all a bunch of idiots. Anyway, come on, Spock, let's go do some shit.
No, and also, Russia in this day and age of like
Space race.
in like the 24th century. There's,
Yeah, he's still doing a Yakov Smirnov like, in Russia, alien find you.
But anyway.
Yeah.
yeah,
Then we get a flashback of the recent Doctor Who's tradition of let's make the creepiest villain
I know,
we can
like
find.
macam like
I'm
body
like,
horror of
okay,
those like.
Tim Shaw fucking creeped me out. This one, I'm like, you got shit popping out of your head. I can't. I
Although-
cannot deal.
I
Pretty
saw a funny-
psychedelic.
Eva's reaction was like, why is he such a rock star?
He is.
Yeah.
Like, I was
And-
like,
and
this is
also-
the David Bowie of bad guys.
Yes, and
yes.
also quite literally.
Yeah.
When like things growing out of his
Right?
face.
Yeah.
So his name is we later learned is Swarm.
I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, is this like the new Jared Leto for you? Like, what the fuck?
But I do have to admit, he has some sort of charisma about him. Like,
Right?
he's-
With his
he's
high
on-
collars, he's like,
Yeah.
I know, like macam the way he's
Like, this is one villain that I'm like, ooh, I wouldn't mind seeing more. Like, this is intriguing me. Like, if this
I
is
mean,
a
so
big-
it's
I mean-
it's in a good way, like a body horror kind of
yeah,
situation.
he's got a
Yeah.
bit of a Jim
Like-
Morrison thing
Yeah.
going on as well. Like, the second he should come out of those chains, he'd be like, this is the end. All
Like we-
topless and shit.
like, we know he's going to be the big bad of Flux.
Yeah.
For
Yes, yes.
sure.
And then for some reason, someone has a house in the North Pole with a, I don't know what
In
the
the Arctic
fuck that
Circle.
was about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that about?
That seemed like the last time we had that kind of situation where they embedded the doctor, the other doctor.
No, but who the fuck were they?
One of them, I mean, obviously the girl.
Yeah,
you
but
find out is his
It kind
sister.
of was treated
Azure.
kind of like, you remember these guys? Like, no.
Really? Did they do that?
I don't know. It's just like there's two people living in the Arctic Circle
with-
in a
with-
nice house, which for some reason must be super insulated because they can even go into the garage and it's fine.
Yeah. And like
Yeah,
macam with this disc that lights
Yeah,
up
there's
with
a
the
warning.
and then like macam they act as like we didn't hear it. I'm like,
we've never seen these characters.
Yeah.
before. Yeah. For
And
sure.
then when the dude comes to get his sister and like kills the dude, it's like I
I was
feel
like,
better now.
why? It's like, why do I feel like saying thank you?
I was like, what? going on.
And you see the
don't
most
yet.
glam rock like superstar like David Bowie, like Iggy
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stardust,
like,
like
I'm sorry, costume design for these two are like
Oh,
No, but
boy.
where did he keep his jacket?
on him.
He wasn't wearing it when he's tied up, was he?
And then
no.
magically
No.
appears.
I mean, I was expecting him
I'm
to
free, and now to my wardrobe.
I was expecting him to reconstitute himself even more from the next person, but he didn't. He
No, I
just
think-
reconstituted himself from the first person, and that was it. And I was like, okay.
Actually, yeah. Like I thought every
It wasn't
time he
inconsistent.
inhales someone, he gets younger and younger. Similar to like the mummy situation where every soul that he takes.
but he doesn't inhale any of them except for the first person, and then everyone else just goes turns to dust.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Maybe he's full. Like he's not hungry anymore.
He likes his look already. I don't know.
yeah. You know,
He's
he
like,
likes
this is a
these
good look
things,
for me.
these crystals growing out of his head.
Oh god. Ugh. What's that? Oh, no. For me, like, what's that? Is it trichophobia or the one that about the holes?
Tocophobia, or I can't remember, but
Trichophobia
Oh.
was yeah.
Holophobia.
I don't know, but it was just it for me. It
You
creeped
cannot
me
make
out 'cause I'm like,
pancakes, can you?
I cannot
You
have
cannot-
things sticking out of
you
like.
cannot make pancakes, can you? Can you make pancakes?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Yeah, I can. That pancakes are fine, but on human body, I cannot. Yeah.
But it's
Why
not
don't
a
I just
hole,
put a
it's
pancake on my
projectile. But it's okay. Anyway, so that happens. Like I mean, we're
yeah.
jumping all over the place because these things are more
Yeah.
interesting.
And then we get
We
our
get-
new Liverpudlian.
Daniel Lewis.
I don't know. John Lewis.
Why is
Daniel
he
Lewis?
introduced like we're supposed to know
No.
who this actor is?
I mean,
It's John Bishop. Isn't John Bishop fairly known?
no, I mean, no, but there was this whole gigantic campaign about him, right? Like when in like sometime last
Yeah.
year, earlier this
Yeah,
year, they were
one-
like, meet the new
Yes.
companion, Daniel Lewis, and I'm like,
Yeah, they were pushing
Who?
John Bishop a lot after
But-
Graham and Ryan. There.
yeah,
But
yeah.
why?
But
Who-
why? Like
What's he
with no
famous for?
context.
Was he in Broadchurch?
No, I
Does he have a game show?
I do not remember him.
He's probably been on a number of like
He's probably
Buzzcocks and
Otai
all
lah.
that.
He's probably Otai.
He is a comedian. Like
Yeah, but like no, I mean they're just throwing all of these shit at us
he's a
and
former
like
footballer.
and not explaining it.
He was in Skins season 3 and 4.
Okay.
He had shows such as John
Obviously
Bishop's
as a
Britain,
father.
John Bishop's show, John Bishop's Only Joking.
I'm sorry, you want to impress me, you gotta have Jimmy Carr as the next fucking.
Oh my god!
Like,
Have we had Stephen Fry?
Yes,
on
Stephen
Doctor
Fry
Who,
was on
yes.
Doctor Who,
He's been on Doctor Who.
Oh
Yes,
yes, he
yes, yes.
has.
Like,
We've had
okay,
Gattis.
But have we had Hugh Laurie?
But sorry, coming back to John Bishop, he's been on, Sanders, Have I Got News for You, Mock the Week, What I Like to, yeah, so he's on his panel circuit, yeah.
Okay, so he's a comedian.
Yeah, he's a comedian and former footballer. Did not play for Liverpool. But yeah, he is the most, like, okay, all of this happens on Halloween.
Yes. Halloween!
Trick or treat.
To which, I'm sorry, but like, if somebody busts through your door of your house
Dressed like a dog.
and
Do we-
dressed like a dog,
Do we need
Samurai dog.
Do we need the adult coming in to do trick or treat?
That
oh
one
my
was
god!
weird.
Like what?
With
What
a can of beer and some eggs.
Kenapa? Why? You don't need
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
How old are you?
Don't be chucking eggs in my house. Like, oh, damn. What else am I supposed to do with these eggs? Like, that was actually a very random moment. Like, I'm like,
Fucking random.
Actually, you could just take in the eggs. Because it's the food in
Take-
his house.
Give us an egg.
Give us an egg then.
no, but he's honorable. He doesn't take
No, and of
food.
course, he's super nice. He has no food in his house, but he gives sweets to children.
Yeah.
He refuses to accept, like, free, take can of soup. No, it's fine. No, it's not fine, obviously.
Now, you need to look after yourself.
So then,
and Big Dog comes in,
like a Yorkshire Terrier.
to which he has absolutely no cause. Like, what are you doing in my
Great
house?
makeup though.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah.
Great wardrobe
luscious.
and makeup.
Luscious.
I
Like-
wanted to boop him on the nose.
Yeah.
But even when he gets trapped in that freaking
Stun cube.
stun cube, he's still like, "What are you doing? Where are you taking me?" Like,
Wasn't he
Dude.
stunned? He wasn't stunned yet.
he wasn't stunned. He was just in this cube going, "Where are you taking me? Where are we going?" Like, are you not at all like shocked that there's this thing in your
There's a
house?
giant dog.
And pretty giant. I don't know who the
Yeah,
actor
like
is, but
6
he's
foot something.
pretty giant.
A tall dog.
I mean, he's probably on stilts as well or something.
It did make me
On
wonder
lifts.
though, right? Because he's from a race.
Yes.
I'm like, so are they all terriers or are some Labradors?
Yeah, I
are some
wanna see
German
the
Poodles,
Shepherds?
we have some
Poodles?
Saluki.
I want to
You
see
know?
the Chihuahua.
Shih Tzus?
Oh God, well, I mean, maybe
Maybe
we'll
see
find
in the
out.
future, yeah.
Yeah.
Or they're all just like the same.
Yeah. So basically, like the doctor's like, "Oh shit, is it an invasion? There's 7 million of them coming for Earth."
No,
Yes,
no, no.
7
We
billion.
have, just like humans adopt dogs, we adopted the humans.
Yes.
Yes, there is a
But-
counterpart.
But before we get there,
Ah.
whilst they're doing that, oh doctor, it's you.
Oh,
We've
Claire.
met before,
Yes.
but not
yet. I'm the next River song. Because our time is... No. It's just...
Please don't pull my heartstrings.
No. It's just because it's very similar to like... I'm meeting you at the end of your journey, perhaps, and you're meeting me at the beginning, and like...
I mean, okay. I mean, I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to set up all these mysteries that they
Yes,
will
yeah,
uncover, but
yeah.
it's so heavy-handed.
And it's
you-
also
okay.
not set up in a way which makes you go, "Oh, what's this about?" It makes you go, "Did I miss something?"
Here's the thing. If you do one or two mysterious things in the first episode, that's okay because you get one or two to ease our way in. But
the
you've given us
entire
like
episode
everything
is
like,
mysterious. Because then
It almost feels like he's like, "Oh, you don't think I could write that well? Here, I will confuse the fuck out of you for a whole episode."
it's like he's just basically like it almost feels like Chibnall's making up for lost time.
Yeah.
Because about goddamn time you wrote something that was intriguing like this, Chibnall. We were waiting for a long time.
Is it intriguing though?
Okay, to me,
Borderline
don't get me wrong.
camera.
To me, compared to the other two seasons, this is what I wanted. I wanted to be left with questions, not left going, I'll wait for the next episode. Like
Good
next
for
week."
you. I wanted to be left with good questions.
That is also very true.
But right now, my standards, my bar is low. My bar, I'll take what I can get after the last two seasons. I will take what I can get, and this is a good step forward. 2 steps forward, 1 step back is still good.
No,
than
can you imagine?
20 steps back.
Can you imagine if he had started the first Jodie Whittaker season like this?
Yeah,
I mean,
because
then
At least,
it would have
would've been
gone.
like,
it would have
oh,
been
okay.
gone up. It would have just gone up from there, right?
yeah, because we at that point we had no expectations of Chibnall. We'll be like, oh, this is where he's taking it. Okay, but right now it's like,
but that's the thing. It feels like as if, okay, imagine imagine Chibnall's Doctor Who was the Fast and Furious franchise. Just imagine for a second, right?
okay,
Now imagine Fast and Furious 1 to 8 was actually super grounded in reality, right?
Okay.
And really basic and normal. And then suddenly you get Fast 9.
okay.
That's what this feels like. Hey, Abani! Because with the Fast and Furious franchise, like, well, of course they went to space. They fought a submarine last time, and before that, they fought a plane, and before that, they fought a tank. Like, this progression makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So can you imagine if we started with the tank like in season
Yeah,
1?
at least that way.
Yeah, but then
You
know,
I get it.
yeah.
I get it.
But no, we got like, oh, we're gonna have some PG adventures, all closed off, and
We're gonna make Rosa Parks. We're gonna do
And Ryan's
this.
gonna learn how to ride his bike.
And now I fuck your head. Hey, what the fuck? What?
Yeah. So then we encounter Claire,
Who's like,
who-
Doctor,
who goes
you haven't met
home.
me yet, but I have met you.
and say, "Oh, I need to go home." And then she goes home, turns around.
Fuck this. I'm sorry. I watched that and I'm like, fuck's sake, no. Still creeps me out. Still fucking scares me.
I'm printing out a huge one
Fuck you.
on that door.
Fuck you.
Oh yeah.
Like,
An image of an angel is still an angel.
I still get chills when the angel popped up. When it popped up, I was like,
Me and
No,
Eva have been trying
no.
to figure out how to buy a full-size statue to just put in front of your house.
fuck off.
I'll just make it.
I would.
A full-size angel statue?
Yeah,
Please
it
don't.
seems kind of.
Please don't.
easy.
Please,
You can't.
I'm begging you, please don't.
I'll just, I won't make the face. I'll just make the hands glued to the.
No.
Oh, no.
please,
I want to make a full-size statue and just leave it outside his house.
Yeah. So I don't need to fiddle with the face. You just need to make like a face shape and then just cover the face with the hands.
Please.
But I'll modify it so
anyway.
that whenever you get close, it goes, peekaboo!
Peekaboo!
So yes.
Not even a horror face. It's just like a real peekaboo!
Has anyone made an Arduino of that? Like, you know what I mean for Halloween? Do you know what I mean? Like the Halloween displays. If anyone has made that, I would
is
buy
one
the
house I
plans
would
from
just
you.
disappear from.
I would buy the plans from you. But anyway,
So yes.
then,
She's like,
okay.
oh fuck, Angel's here.
Okay, so I kid you not, I also was trying very hard not to blink. My eyes literally dried out during. I was like, "Don't blink, don't blink, don't
I was
blink."
disappointed with that scene.
Why?
Well,
Because what kind of person doesn't know how to open their own door without looking at it?
maybe she's been away from her house for a long time because
Yeah.
she's been traveling with the doctor.
Yeah.
Still.
It's called tension.
It's your own fucking house. I'd get it if someone else's house.
I'm a call that she and Yaz get it on for later on in the series.
Really?
Do you think there was a connection there already?
Maybe.
Okay. But yes.
Anyway.
She says the ultimate
She
tenant.
sells seashells on the seashore.
No, she says the ultimate tenant words, which is don't blink. I'm like, yay, she said it.
Okay, and then
So
you know
she clearly knows about the angels because she knows what the angels do.
and she goes, "Oh no."
And then she gets zapped back in time just at the last minute.
When actually actually the tension building was a bit off because I was like, no. There were moments where you could have just did it.
You know what?
You
would
could
have
have
been
just
awesome?
closed the door. But
Yeah.
you didn't.
You know what would have actually been awesome? Instead of her, it's what's her name from Most Promising Woman? The one that was in the episode of Blink. The
Oh,
original.
Sally Sparrow?
Yeah. Can you
But
imagine?
no, from the game, from Jeremy's game,
yeah.
she's off elsewhere
Kaigan,
now.
yeah.
She's in the States.
She's having a happy life. So leave Sally alone. She's happy. She's done with the angels.
I mean, so is the actress.
Yes.
She's
Hollywood.
Then after the angels,
After
TARDIS
the
is still
angels-
getting. Was that door there before?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. Oh, doors.
Let's go save the guy from the dog.
No, seriously. Like, Yaz, like, you know, like, I mean,
Blur Sotong.
Amy, they all figured shit out pretty quick.
But
And they all used to call the doctor on their shit.
Yes.
but Yaz isn't.
And I
Even
don't
when
know why.
she does, it's not strong enough to make the doctor go, okay, you're right.
Yeah.
Yaz.
Is it just because they don't have the right to women?
Again, he wrote Broadchurch.
Yeah. And Broadchurch had some pretty fucking strong female character. I mean, look at Olivia Colman's character.
And Jodie Whittaker.
And Jodie's character. Yeah, he knows how to write strong.
So I don't know what's
women
wrong.
characters.
I don't know what's wrong. Something is wrong there.
Yaz seems to be like done with the
Ineffectual.
doctor, but like jaded. Like when she starts talking to Mr. Liverpool about the
Lewis,
doctor.
Daniel Lewis. His
she's
name is Daniel Lewis, right?
Don't know.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Wow, so forgettable.
She's almost like, yeah, this is the doctor. You'll get used to it. Like she does this shit. Like, like that's how she treats
Yeah,
the
because
doctor.
because 14 is not telling her anything. Yeah.
14? 13.
13?
She's the 13th doctor.
Oh, 13.
Next one is 14.
Okay.
No.
Wait.
She's the 13th.
She's the 13th. If
She's
you
a-
exclude
no,
War
she's the
Doctor.
14th.
No, she's 13.
No, she's 13.
What?
War Doctor.
Because War Doctor is not technically
He's-
considered-
Capaldi called himself 13, so I'm going to say that Capaldi's 13.
Oh, okay.
No, Capaldi's 12. But because of the War Doctor, he's 13.
The
So,
anniversary episode, like, oh my god, all 12 doctors. Not 12, 13! Because I'm Scottish! Look at my eyes! Because you can't show the rest of it because we haven't figured out my outfit yet! You cunt!
And later watch me roll in on a tank in a medieval time playing in the Cardigan.
I would have loved it if he just swore once.
Right?
Give him the Doctor one swear word.
Even if you don't get it, like just before he says it, it cuts the credit.
Because,
When the
Capaldi
dog's
was
like,
famous for
right?
swearing in the thick of it.
It
So,
should have just been like right before the final episode, the penultimate episode, where something big's a cliffhanger. What the f? Oh, so perfect. So she's 13/14.
yeah. It depends how you count the War Doctor. If you
Okay.
count the War Doctor as number 9, then yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
he would have
Yeah,
been number
yeah,
9.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then we get that, and then
And then okay, so save from the dog. Dog's like, no, we're trying to save them
Is that my
because
house?
we're all tied to humans.
Oh,
Which
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
this is a weird culture.
Yeah.
yeah, like macam like
You live
this-
millions of light years away, and you're told like, one day if shit goes down on this tiny planet,
No, we are all connected. And I'm like, sejak bila?
Because,
It does explain why he sounds like a scouse.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, like, of all the times, London has been in peril every Christmas, and you have not deigned it necessary to come
because
over to
Doctor
save.
saw that one out, but this one's the Flux.
the Flux, because the
and,
Flux will.
and about goddamn time we get the speech. But then a very
speech?
half-hearted.
That's-
This planet is a very half-hearted.
Yeah.
This
We're
planet is
protected.
protected speech.
This
I'm
planet is
like,
protected by me. Okay.
Oh, let's not forget though, Asian Watchtower dude.
Asian Watchtower?
Remember?
oh yeah,
Dude
the
is
guy
like,
like don't know what.
reporting, nothing's happening.
Nothing happened.
Oh shit, something's happening.
Oh yeah. For the last 290 reports, nothing's happening.
I mean,
still.
it's shit
And then the
beautiful.
second he switches it off, fuck.
No, I love it. It's like, it's great. It's beautiful. I can't really I'm very thankful for this opportunity.
Could you do this job?
Probably not, especially since I love how he signs off about it.
It's
And
a nice view at least.
no, you know how he signs
Yeah.
off. He's like, and it's like how I sign off on all my other reports. God, you go to hell.
Yeah. But yeah, he's there.
I'm
and
not sure if I can do that solitude, man. In that tiny space.
You got the computer.
But can we get Netflix in space?
I mean, with that technology, if you can't get Netflix, I'd be pretty disappointed.
I mean, I'm even terrified of Moon. So
Speaking of Moon, have you seen the new trailer for Moonfall?
No.
what is Moonfall? Wait.
It's the
Halle
latest
Berry's
Roland
Moonfall.
Emmerich film, Mr. Disaster. So the first trailer, yes, the moon is falling. The moon is falling. And only Halle Berry can save us.
You know,
together with, what's his
we've
name
done
from
this-
Insidious
Conjuring,
and
yeah.
Conjuring and all that, yeah.
And Samuel Tarly. So now the second trailer is proven even more. Yeah, the moon is an alien ship.
You mean it was a Death Star?
Yes.
Okay.
I saw that. I just saw the poster and the synopsis, and I'm like, I'm out. I didn't even bother watching the trailer.
So since we've already segued slightly, like the new Morbius trailer,
Oh, there's a rock star.
I don't know what to
I
make
don't
of it.
I don't know about the CGI for
don't know.
Morbius.
Right?
I'm
You know
like,
what-
what
you know
is
what- okay,
this?
With Venom and
I
with
was talking
Morbius,
like to
it
Eva about
reminds
it.
me very pre MCU
And
sort
now
of
for your
vibe.
for this intermission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like Eva's point was, my point was like it's the same look as Venom, but her point was like Venom's a 100% CGI character. Fair enough, you accept it,
Yeah.
but
This is
it's a guy.
I mean, this is
Do we need all these streamy things when he's flying and shit?
and, no, and like the way they've CGI'd the face, they're going to me. It's straight out of like Castlevania. No, it's straight out of Castlevania, the anime. Like, and I'm like,
I mean,
but
it's comics accurate.
no,
But this comic accurate doesn't quite work.
It
I don't
doesn't-
know.
it, like,
this
the-
one
the-
doesn't translate well.
the skin color, the tone,
And
the
okay,
shading.
here's
Wow,
the thing.
but like I know CGI lah.
Would you rather he just had fangs?
No. With Jared Leto, he's a fantastic actor, but I just can't buy him as Morbius just yet.
Oh really? I mean, lots
I
of
don't
people
know,
in the
he's
comments were like, "Yes, he can be Morbius," and I'm like, "Sure."
You
At
can't
least-
buy that a doctor looks that pretty, can you?
Yes, no, like when
Even
he
with
goes
his,
on
like-
stage, fucking long hair, beard, and like you're too rock star to be a doctor. I'm sorry, I can't buy you as a doctor.
I couldn't. When he came out with those crutches, I just flashed to South Park for a moment.
Don't make me do it. Don't. Fuck no.
But Jared Leto.
Damn it!
Timmy's the one on the wheelchair.
I know, but every time I think of the crutches, I still think
Why?
have
Because they
that-
fought.
Yes, exactly.
Right. So yeah, we're kind
Segue.
of not enthused by the new
Segue.
Morbius trailer.
Yeah, no.
And
so
I'll still watch it though. It looks fun.
yeah, I mean, I'll watch it, but I'm not my high hopes for
So mixed feelings. So mixed feelings.
Yeah.
But anyway,
And
back
I
to
will
the
watch
Doctor.
Moonfall too.
it. No, I won't.
I
No,
don't.
I
I'm
give that
just-
one a miss. You can watch it.
Like this is, wow. He's taken every natural disaster and now he's like, what else can I do to fuck up the earth? Aliens in the moon.
So back to the Doctor.
Yes.
The Flux is coming, and as we now learn, the Flux is basically something that's destroying the galaxy and time and space as we know it.
The
Basically,
flux is
it's
basically Galactus in Rise of the Silver Surfer. It's just this big ass cloud.
Yeah, this miasma that changes and self-destructs every particle it comes in contact with. Like, oh, I don't know, antimatter?
And for some reason, the Sontarans pop up.
Yeah, and they're
That's
like,
later, right?
at some point,
they're
like, oh, everything's going to shit. It will be glorious. And I'm like, how are you gonna fight that?
Nothing.
There's nothing to fight.
No, and
And
like
to be honest, I was like, at first when I saw the armor, I was like, ooh, Sontarans. And then they put it up. I'm like, oh, you went back to the ugly baked potato Sontarans. Like,
Well, yeah, because the makeup guy for this entire series of the Jodie Whittaker one has obviously wants a job in horror.
and really enjoys making skin textures.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like he's
it's
very
true.
obviously, I'm going to build up my CV and they're going to call me for Hellraiser after this.
yeah, it's a bit too leathery. Like,
Jordan Peele, are you watching? I can do this. Come on.
Jordan doesn't need this level of horror.
I miss the I have milk Sontarans. I am a nanny. I look after
Yeah.
They look kind of the same.
No,
They were
no.
these guys were a bit more like
This is
Grizzly.
the baked potato.
Grizzly.
Yeah.
as opposed to the old one was like he was kind of cute
No,
in a fucked up way.
and also there's this entire conversation about him looking old, and I'm like, are we again?
Which one's the old one?
Yeah, I know. And again, are we supposed to know these Sontarans?
Nope.
Because for a moment I was like, is that the old Sontaran we know? I was like, doesn't look like him.
Is it the other Sontaran that we
Like,
know?
This makes me question, like, are there different species of Sontarans? Like how we finally discovered, like, the Cybermen. There are different Cybermen. They're the
Mondasian.
Cybermen. Yeah. So they're
Mondasian.
different species. So is this a different species of Sontarans, and the ones that make milk are different species of Sontarans?
No, he made himself make milk in order to be a nanny.
But I mean, like that Sontaran.
They had-
Sontaran.
You know,
mean,
I'm sure there's the Sontarans that are in this sector and they're weathered in one way, and these guys are weathered in another way.
Yeah, and then I mean, just like we had so many, don't know how many billions of iterations of Daleks.
Yeah.
You know,
But-
you have the bronze Daleks, you have the BMW Mini Cooper Daleks.
And then you have the wannabe human Daleks.
Yeah.
But he was, the Sontarans were a bit too happy about the flux. This is glorious.
And each other's skin conditions.
For a war, you need something to hit. You can't hit that thing. What are they so excited about?
Yeah, and then
there's also the dude, the girl that the dude was
that
supposed
Daniel
to
was
go on a date
supposed to,
with.
yeah, for some unknown reason.
Meeting in the most creepiest house. I'm like, what the fuck are you meeting a girl over here for?
I thought
Wasn't
you were
she
supposed to
meet
meet
them
at
in
the
the
bar, at a pub. Yeah. And I
Yeah.
was like, why are you standing here waiting for him? Because she's obviously waiting for him in
Yeah.
front of this house
But
when
they
you were
were meant
supposed
to
to meet
meet at
him.
the pub.
Yeah, and I was like, okay. And
Where's the
then
pub?
I don't know.
It was around the corner, something called the Morning Lark or
Then
something.
why is she outside the creepy house?
Exactly. That I don't know.
Yeah.
Because
Because she needs to be drawn into the house to
You're
meet
a lone woman with one arm on Halloween night. Don't you want to sit underneath a light? I'll go in front of the darkest house with this flickering fucking street lamp
and
because I'm an independent woman.
And also during this current societally political climate, given all, I mean, to bring a bit of real world context, amid all of these
The
female
pub is there.
deaths,
Wait at the pub.
I can't even see the pub.
Exactly.
There was nothing else on that street.
And also,
Houses.
Because convenient. Because
it's kind of
convenient
disturbing
plot
that was a
points.
real house too. I was like, fucking hell, there's still houses like this.
Ah, would not be surprised.
Is it the same house that Billy was staying in? Bill Potts? No, it's not, right?
No, it can't be. No. I don't think they'll relate Bill Potts back to
Yeah.
this doctor.
But yeah, she gets lured. No, she gets sucked into the house,
Essentially,
Yeah.
it's like, come into the house.
and
There's a
we've
giant
in,
ass
bitch.
lake.
and we have no idea what happens to her. In a slightly like reminiscent of the Silence moment. But I'm like, I still like. I know you're trying to be like, ooh, another mystery. Like this is like a jar full of mysteries at the moment, and none of them are very satisfying.
We'll find out more of these jar mysteries. I fucking hope. Chibnall, I mean, if you're setting this up, you better fucking explain it later on.
I mean, the payoff better be beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna mysteriousize us this much, if the payoff ain't there, I'm gonna be pissed.
So yeah, and then the flux is coming,
And
then
then,
are they in the TARDIS already?
They're communicating with Dog Boy and basically go like, "Hey, did you see Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah, you said that.
Follow this exact formation,
Yes.
which I saw in a movie."
Yes.
No, which I was like,
Protect the doctor.
I don't know. There's too many things.
And I'm like, especially when the dog's like, "Is this gonna work?" I'm like,
It's a shield around the earth. What do you think?
that's the thing. Like, you guys literally just interlocked and made a big shield. she sent you the design, and you're like, does this work?
Actually, my question would have been: are there enough ships to cover the
I
Earth?
mean, there's
7
7 billion, right?
billion.
Billion.
Billion, yeah.
7 billion.
So I'm sure it's pretty much.
Eh,
I don't know.
eh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But then there
yeah.
was enough.
So the
Oh, of
flux-
course, there was also that bit where it's like, we are connected, Doctor. Can you see what I'm doing?
Oh, my
And then
head.
we have been locked in battle since beyond the beginning of time. I can remember, but you cannot.
Yes.
That intrigues me for some reason. I want to find out more about this villain.
My
That's
new
why I feel
album
like-
is dropping on Spotify.
Albumin out now.
yes! Albumin! Look around you.
Please like and subscribe.
Like, I'm really actually interested in this villain, this big bad of the season.
Yeah.
And I'm
Curious.
also quite happy that they're finally tying it back to the Timeless Child, because there was a gigantic
The
thing
timeless
bomb.
thing was a bit like
to
I don't
drop.
even remember the Timeless Child.
to me. I was because I'm like, what the fuck?
She is the reason. She is it is the reason that we have Time Lords.
Yeah. It's like you and I.
It all started with they assimilated her its genetic material, because I don't know if it was.
Oh,
female
yeah,
or
and then
not.
they were just like, well, that's done.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Yeah.
but
But
this
this
is a gigantic.
apparently they're going to tie it back. So like we'll find out more about the timeless child. Yeah.
Do you think they will just get the other Doctor to be the Doctor
Huh?
for
Which
Davies?
Doctor?
The other doctor, the bad the
The previous Doctor,
the one whose TARDIS is a house.
Oh,
I would like to see more of her, but I don't.
yeah. Like, what was her deal? Like, she just left?
I can't remember now.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, I don't know if she's getting audio adventures or not.
Bro, it'd be very hard to write audio adventures for her to be canon law, because it's like where, how, when, what kind is so, because it's like before Hartnell, and you go like, I mean, I know it's all of time and space, but
Yeah.
like,
Maybe we'll see later on. I don't know.
I don't know.
So yeah, the flux is coming, and the flux is coming for the doctor.
and the flux is here.
Yeah.
And the doctor is like, "Don't worry, I can save you."
Get behind the shield. Okay, we're doing it now. No, it is too late.
And then-
To get a taste of vortex energy. And I was okay. I will admit at that moment I actually cried a bit lah, because like, bro, like the vortex energy escape is bad news for the TARDIS. I'm more worried about the TARDIS. I'm more worried about Idris
Yeah.
than I am.
I'm like, the doctor's fucking violent with Idris this episode. Pow!
When she started mentioning the cloister bell, I was like, are you going to go back in that room from, what do you
Yeah,
call
when I
it?
heard the bell, I was like,
With the eye of the TARDIS?
"Oh yeah."
Because to me, I'm like, bring back Eric Roberts.
No, there's so many. There are all these things. They're supposed to be maybe Easter eggs, but then they're not Easter eggs. We have no idea and no context or any
Yeah.
of them. Like, oh, that's not supposed to ring. Like,
Yeah, so-
but you didn't know about this. Like, did you know?
Release vortex energy, and then the doctor goes,
Oh, that
shit.
didn't work.
Oh no.
No, because I don't know about you. Because I mean, you know, like when the vortex energy escapes, it is a big deal,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
It is like
yes.
macam like when
because
that's why
that's
when Billy
it just says energy.
when Billy Piper absorbed it, it was
Yeah.
when Rose absorbed it, was a big deal. When Donna,
And
Yeah.
Donna,
even that kind of defeated.
Oh, Donna.
you know, when it's suddenly like, oh, and it's not,
Not
enough.
enough.
Nah. Because that it's basically to tell us, holy shit, the flux is.
It's making me really wonder now, like, is this whole storyline so that when Russell takes over, you can
It's a
start
hard
fresh?
reset?
No, I have a strong feeling Russell's gonna reset it.
Yeah, because
He's
it
gonna
does.
start fresh.
It does feel like that. The way it's all going, like it's all building up. It feels like it feels
You
like
feel-
okay, we've convoluted this too much, convoluted it too much. Because like remember when they first brought back the Doctor and it was just like, no other Time Lords. Gallifrey's gone, so we
Yes.
don't have to worry about these big collar having motherfuckers anymore. There's just one fucking Gallifreyan and it's the Doctor and that's it.
Yeah.
You know,
And then
it
they're
was
like, no.
Yeah.
Gallifrey's hidden. It's still
In a pocket dimension to keep it safe.
But it also did make it easier to just tell the story.
Yeah.
You didn't need history. And right now, it's like
I mean, they
I
tried to
can't
do it with
remember all the
history.
history.
Well, I guess also because unfortunately Chibnall's history is quite forgettable.
Like honestly, I'm very excited for Russell to come back and just sort of
Aren't we all?
bring back Doctor Who to where it used to be.
I'm gonna call it now. It's gonna be an Asian doctor, and I really hope it's Riz Ahmed.
Do you think Riz Ahmed would do it?
I think it'd
Has
be a
he
nice,
said-
edgy doctor.
Has
No.
he
He hasn't
expressed
said anything.
interest?
I don't think anyone's
No,
even.
there is
thought of
somebody
him.
who's expressing interest because she lost her opportunity and she wants it
Who?
back. Whoopi Goldberg.
No.
No, I can't.
not
Sorry,
British.
American?
can't have an American.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I'm
It's
sorry.
like Harry Potter. You just.
I mean,
you can have an American companion. That's fine.
Yeah.
But no, the doctor.
Oh.
London calling.
Yeah.
Yeah, the doctor has to be not necessarily white British, but of the United Kingdom.
Actually, yeah, a diverse doctor would be interesting.
That's why I'm calling it. It's either Riz Ahmed
Or Richard Ayoade.
Richard Ayoade would be interesting.
I would still be on board for a female doctor. Because
Anyone from goodness gracious me.
Oh my god.
Any one of those guys has the chops. Guys and girls, all of them have the chops.
But two of them have already been in Doctor Who. I mean, that isn't.
Yeah, but
you can still be the Doctor.
like that's made a difference.
Sorry.
Capaldi was a fucking Roman.
Sorry.
As like Amy was, Karen Gillan was a Vestal Virgin.
I was telling Saj about this. I told him that, and he was like, "You want a guys from goodness gracious me?" He was like, "Yeah, just going out like, see, Julius Caesar, Indian."
Oh my God! Get the mother to do
Yes.
it with the. Then
Yes.
take the
slipper.
The slipper. It would be nice.
Okay, like I said before, there are rumors that this actor from It's a Sin is going to be the next Doctor, which, if I'm honest with you, would make sense because Russell T Davies, that was his little baby, It's a Sin. So for him to take one of the actors of It's a Sin,
It's feasible.
yeah.
I'm not familiar with this.
I'm wondering
No,
who
it's
else.
his recent show. Basically, it's like his new modern take of what was the show that got him famous?
Queer as folk.
Yeah. So it's another LGBT story. Yeah. It's
Danny Dyer. Or I'm the fucking doctor.
Oh my God! I love it. It's amazing.
So his catchphrase was, "You having a laugh?"
But they're all children.
I don't think they could stop him from swearing. That's the problem.
But they're all children from It's a Sin. They're all children.
I mean,
Weirdly, the other person I would like, but he is already a sci-fi staple, which I don't know if either of you have watched. You guys ever watched Red Dwarf? Lister.
I'm sorry. That was a question.
Lister.
Have either of you
Ooh.
watched Red Dwarf?
Lister.
It's a question.
Because he's older now.
yes.
Lister.
I wouldn't mind that. Yeah.
Actually, even Rimmer. No? He's not like that in real life. He's not like that in real life.
Okay, I'll
Maybe it's
give
a
him a
chance
chance.
for him to not be a jackass.
Okay.
Not the cat.
Actually.
Sorry,
Actually.
I did have to Google their faces a bit.
My drama
their names.
teacher in GCSE, that was her friend from drama school. The dude that played Cat.
Really?
Yeah. She wanted to bring him over to give us some lessons, and then I think she decided, you guys are a bunch of fucking dicks. I'm not bringing him over.
Oh, you know what? Okay. So Russell's season will come on the 60th anniversary. So that's coming in 2023.
Oh my God,
So
I
we're not
cannot
getting a
wait.
season next year.
What is this
What?
year break bullshit?
No, we're not getting, because Russell T's season will come on the 60th anniversary, which means it will come in 2023.
This year-long break makes you forget everything.
But maybe that's
Maybe
what
that's a
they're
good
planning
thing.
for Russell's. You know what I want? I want
fre-
Michael
a-
Sheen to come back. No, not come back, but Russell.
Cameo.
Michael Sheen as the Doctor, teaming up with David Tennant's Doctor. They go on adventures.
Fanboy.
Helen Mirren.
It was an option.
Ooh,
and
I would watch the
when they were
out of
when they were
that.
trying to cast 13th Doctor, Helen Mirren's name was thrown into a ring. To which Helen Mirren was like, "If they call me, I will not say no."
But would she be posh or Cockney?
Cockney.
to be Cockney.
Cockney. Come on, Ellen. Come on.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Oh, that'd be
though.
awesome. That'd be
But
right.
again, that's the thing with Doctor Who. Would they cast big names?
Yeah, that's the point.
Probably
yeah.
not.
Because
Like, they
big
all
names
seem
are
to cast-
pricey.
They never cast big names. They cast
Was
no
Peter
names.
Capaldi?
Known names. Capaldi
They-
was known,
no,
but he wasn't big.
Known, but not big.
Yeah.
David Tennant wasn't that big. Smith wasn't that big.
Like Tennant.
Capaldi
Simon
was...
Pegg.
Ah,
too
no,
big,
no,
too
no,
big,
no.
too big, too big.
No.
Is Simon Pegg too big?
Stephen Merchant.
Oh my god, I'd watch that.
That's-
Framing would be very difficult.
Very, very hard.
Let's just pop into the title. Oh, hang on.
You have to bend down all the time.
And then you have an episode where Ricky Gervais plays a historical character.
Jesus Christ.
And Carl Pilkington as Winston Churchill.
Oh Jesus!
Martin Freeman would be a bit too. He's a bit big, isn't he?
Yeah, Martin Freeman's too big.
No,
big.
yeah,
Yeah,
now he's in
it's too
Marvel
big.
now.
Yeah.
He's also white.
I didn't realize Smith was also in Morbius for like a brief moment in the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
was,
just
yeah.
walking looking like the Doctor.
Probably also playing a doctor, a military doctor with NORAD or something.
Idris Elba's definitely way too big now.
But his name was thrown in the ring for 13th Doctor.
I mean, dude from Get Out, but he's also in Marvel now.
Yeah.
Daniel
Kaluuya.
Kaluuya. I
Yeah.
keep wanting to say Kaluuya. I was like, I know that's not right.
No.
I know it's not Kaluuya.
I mean, I'm sure, like, well, you know, my friend from college, my cohort from the Masters, Dylan. I'm not sure if Doctor Who's up Dylan's road, like street though.
who else? I mean, I would love to see Riz Ahmed. I think Riz Ahmed would be an
Riz Ahmed-
awesome.
Okay, here's the thing.
There have to be other Asians.
I know, but
yeah.
because that's the thing with Riz
Riz
Ahmed, there's an
Ahmed-
intensity there.
And then Riz Ahmed meeting Iron Fist Master. Oh, speaking of which, they're killing off Danny Rand in the comics, by the way.
Boy.
They might, and from the looks of it, they might be introducing an Asian Iron Fist, to which I'm like,
But goddamn
yeah,
time.
no shit, because it's being written by Asians. To which I'm like, no shit. Yeah, having the
Benedict
two of-
Wong.
Too big.
yeah, again,
Nah.
too big.
See, if they got him before Doctor Strange.
Yes.
But no.
Anybody in Marvel right now?
Yeah, cannot.
Yeah.
John Chu. Okay, I'm just.
Wait, I'm trying to think. Who's on a
I'm being- I love
British
John.
TV show right now that I like who hasn't made it big yet?
Yeah.
Colin Morgan.
Greg David.
Colin Mock.
What the fuck? That's a name I wouldn't associate.
Jimmy Carr's too much of a dick to be the
He's
Doctor,
already
but he does
done-
look good in a suit.
I would like Jimmy Carr to play a villain.
Yeah, of course.
I would like to see Catherine Ryan as a companion.
Ooh,
Ryan?
yes.
Catherine Ryan.
Yes.
Which one is she?
I mean, she's a Canadian
Yeah, the
comedian who's on a lot of, who's
Right.
basically based in Britain. Has a show on Netflix, which is quite interesting.
yeah.
Ooh, Man Like Mobeen.
Oh.
What's his real name again?
But no, I would like to see him as a companion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would like to see him as
No,
a
I
companion,
wa-
basically calling the Doctor out on his or her shit.
What's that show? People Just Do Nothing. Chabadi G.
Yeah. Oh my god, what is his name? Man.
Yeah, I just keep thinking of Mobeen.
Guz Khan.
Guz Khan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Guz.
Yeah, I would like to see him as a companion because he would give the Doctor a lot of shit. You want to fly it like that, cuz?
Not as far as Ali G at this point. No.
Sacha Baron Cohen is too
Fucking
big.
Sacha Baron.
No, he's too big.
But you know,
It would be.
It would be interesting.
it would because you know
Would
he'd
you
take it
rather-
seriously.
Yeah,
would
yeah,
you,
he
would you
would, he
rather
would.
see him as the Doctor or the Master?
The Doctor, actually.
The Doctor.
Really?
I'm curious what character he would create for the Doctor, or whether he'd do it in his own voice.
Because he is a damn good actor.
Yeah,
People tend to forget that because of Borat.
Because he
Yeah.
just goes
but
balls
you know,
out.
Yeah.
you just watch Les Miserables or fucking.
What was that series that he did on Netflix?
Spy,
Yes. Oh, that was good.
where he's just playing it straight.
Yeah.
But also framing problems.
Yeah,
he that
he's
tall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see how tall.
Well,
is
then
Wait.
Stephen Merchant can be his companion.
Oh my God,
the
Sacha
DP
Baron Cohen.
No, I'm sorry. I feel sorry
And-
for the DOP for that one.
No, I feel sorry with the casting director. Oh my God.
Sacha Baron Cohen.
What the fuck happens when they meet the Sontarans? They're just looking down, like, just putting their hands out like that.
like-
Come on, come at me, bro.
1 point. He's 6'3". Stephen Merchant is
Stephen Merchant's
6'7"?
giant.
6'5" or 6'7"?
Stephen Merchant is gigantic.
Merchant height.
I say 6'5". He's
6
2
foot.
meters.
6'7".
6'7". I was right the
So you
first
got
time.
Yes.
6'7" and 6'4".
2 meters tall. Fuck me.
Yeah, he's tall and lanky.
Jamie Dornan. No.
No,
No, he's
Oh,
too
but Jamie
pretty.
Dornan in Belfast. Have you
He's
seen
too
Belfast?
he's too pretty.
Belfast looks interesting.
I mean, he was amazing in The Fall. And we do not talk about 50.
Like, who the fuck else in terms of British actors who aren't big,
Big,
but
big.
are known?
Craig Ferguson.
Jesus Christ, no.
We've already got one Scotsman. Like,
Let's get another one. A proper Welshman.
Who?
Who?
Who's
Dunno.
proper Welsh?
Jon Griffith.
Oh.
He hasn't been working in a while.
He's doing Christmas Carol at the moment. National Theatre.
Jon.
Eh, no,
I
not
can't
Jon
even
Griffith.
fucking pronounce his name. Griffith. Mr. Fantastic.
Right.
Sorry,
yeah.
I've gotten mixed up with the other
but
actor.
he's American. He's doing
but he
American.
hasn't been doing a lot of stuff recently.
He was actually doing this show in Australia.
Australia.
I know. I was like,
Ooh.
what? It's really
the last
weird,
thing
and
he
I was
did?
like, what are you doing here then?
Oh,
All right then.
His
interesting.
last thing he did was Ava. Oh, the one with Jessica Chastain in 2020. He only did one film in 2020.
The last thing I remember him in was Horrible Bosses. I urinate on people.
Oh God.
Oh, he's the lead in a series called Harrow.
Yes, exactly. That's the
Yeah.
show, and it's
You
in
haven't seen-
Australia or somewhere.
You haven't
Like,
seen
what-
Horrible Bosses? Like they
No.
asked the guy to get them a hitman, so he went on Craigslist and looked up the listing of men looking for men. He's like, "We are men looking for a man,"
Jesus.
and it was under Wet Works.
Well,
Technically,
it is wet work. I don't know. I mean,
speaking of Horrible Bosses, what's his fucking name? Oh, he's too big.
who?
Colin Farrell?
Yeah,
No. He's a fucking
Colin.
penguin now.
Colin would never do it.
No.
He would never do
what
it.
the fuck?
He's way too big.
Hugh Grant.
No, again, I think that's also too big of a name.
It would be interesting as fuck. though.
It would be, but I think that's too big of a name already. Hugh Grant.
What's his name from Notting Hill?
What, Mr. Underwear?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Reese Ifan.
Reese.
Reese Ifan.
There's a Welshman.
Oh, I would watch. I would.
As they said in the replacements, I'm not a Mick. I'm fucking Welsh.
I would watch Reese.
And I mean, Reese Ifans is a fucking Welsh name.
Reese Ifans as the Doctor is actually, especially at this age. Ooh,
Yeah. Reese Ifans is a good choice.
he's a naughty boy though.
Yeah.
I don't know if he could behave for the BBC.
As if Danny Dyer could fucking behave for the BBC.
Well,
well,
he's gotten used to it now.
Why? Because he's got royal blood.
Yeah, because he's fucking related to royalty though, innit?
So yes, this has
I
been
mean-
our full ass recap
yeah.
of
So I
Doctor
mean,
Who
you know,
Flux.
so throw your suggestions in the comment boxes and let us know who
Yeah,
you
let's know
think.
what you thought of it. Like,
It's mixed reactions. Is the best I can put it.
I mean, it's going somewhere that
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
am hopeful, and I'm like, look, if you just let Chibnall do
What he
like
needs to
an
do.
arc and set everything up in the beginning, like we would all have been so much more happier.
Yeah.
If
Could a
he-
child just die and have them look for it for like a whole season?
you know, make it so they look for Claire for the whole season.
There you go.
We would also have been happy.
Ah, she's by this beach.
Called
In the-
Bad Wolf.
Oh, Broadchurch.
oh my God. And with that,
Ladies and gentlemen, that has been this.
Hey! Pimpage?
so if you're listening to this on Spotify, if you're listening to this on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or Google Podcasts or wherever
If you're
you get
listening
your,
to this on audio,
audio, don't forget we have a YouTube channel where we post our videos of the podcast as well as other gaming videos.
so you
and
can
stuff.
watch our lovely faces.
Yes, at youtube.com/.
See all our lovely reactions.
If you are watching this, don't forget you can find us on any audio platform. We are on every social media: Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And I'm actually
We're not on TikTok.
contemplating.
Or Reddit.
Contemplating.
Really?
I'm contemplating because
Really?
I'm doing all the I'm listening to all the episodes ready for the last.
Must we dance?
No. I'm thinking of putting like lots of clips of our episodes and shit. Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like,
no.
no.
With
Mama,
no automated voiceover.
No.
and Mama has no time for Reddit.
No. We're not.
Oh,
doing
no,
Reddit.
no, not Reddit,
No.
not Reddit.
Yeah. So
I
on
mean, I love
Facebook-
Reddit, but
Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Geeks in Malaysia. And of course, if you'd like to give us some love, you can always go to ko-fi.com/Geeks in Malaysia.
and with that, my name is Mina Chen.
I'm Nick Dorian.
And I'm Carol Mbaha.
Keep geeking out, yo.